It's Justin Byleth, everybody. Here, get in front of the webcam. Nope, never mind. You're gone. It's gone. It's gone.
You missed it.
It's gone.
No more Justin Byleth.
Thank God. Kidding, kidding. All right. It's losers finals here at regular Bairs number whatever.
374.
I refuse to say the number. We've been here for a long ass time.
Very valid.
Too long.
So we've been here for a long time. Let's talk about how we are feeling about this matchup, Poke fans.
This matchup is painful because it's like, okay, Joker Sheik, what it comes down to is who can play lamer and how good is your Arsene usage. Because what it becomes, everyone loves to say, and I've always hated it, everyone's like, oh my god, Joker is just Sheik with Ganon hitboxes. No, she's not. You have the same up air and you're fast. You're not the same. But in some aspects, Joker does struggle to hit some of these smaller characters, and I feel like Sheik doesn't struggle as bad, not to my knowledge. I think that there's some Sheik players that say that they beat Joker, that I've heard. But Arsene really is like the I guess the, not win con, but it helps. It helps a lot, definitely. It's a very lame matchup otherwise, though.
Gelato, how do you feel about it?
So when Poke fans mention win cons, one of the first thing that came to mind is Joker doesn't really like it when people are pressuring shield, because Joker's out of shield isn't the greatest. Like, you can maybe have back air depending on who you're fighting, but dealing with shield pressure can be very hard, and that's something that Sheik does really well. Sheik pressure shields very well and is able to get in and get out, which means Mercury's going to be careful about how they respond to the shield pressure that Webb ends up putting on. I feel like that's going to be very important. And making use of that crouch. Pokemon mentioning that, hey, it's pretty hard to hit Sheik, or Joker struggles to hit small characters. Sheik crouching, very hard to hit. A much smaller hitbox as well. And I feel like that's definitely going to be something we're going to be seeing in this set.
So far, so good, though, for both Webb and Merc. Merc especially, I think getting ahead right now on Webb is the most important thing for Merc to do. Now, Merc is one of the... a lot of people don't want to admit it. Merc can play very defensive at points. Merc does make it for some very, very long sets. But here we go. Down throw into the up air by Webb. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find much else until we just pick it right back up. And we still fucking go. There's the down tilt sweet spot back air. Finds the weak hit back air. Looking for it again. Unfortunately, though, Merc flying a little bit too close to the ledge. We're not going to be able to pick it up once more. Now here comes Merc. Has Arsene. F tilt again. Not going to be enough, but finds the drop zone back air. And my goodness, what a way to start it off.
Surprising that he actually went down for that. I'm surprised Webb kind of like gave up on the ledge trap with the bear. He kind of just stood on the ledge for it. Something that's really interesting. I do agree that Merc can be on the more defensive campy side, and it's for some matches that he needs to. It's a good thing with Joker. I think Joker's a lame character. I think Joker's more bait and punish based and more forcing your approach with things like gun, which is why it's a little bit awkward to fight. Never mind. F smashed him on the ledge. Okay.
Ouch. Well, I mean, something was baited, but might have been baited, but something was definitely punished with that F smash. I think that was get up attack, or was that neutral get up?
That was, I think that was neutral get up. I'm just not fully paying attention.
I definitely saw it, noticed it, might have immediately forgot what it was, but definitely a very early stock coming from Merc.
I think that's like the huge thing with like Joker Sheik. It's like you gotta go for those like big reads. That was get up attack.
Oh yeah, that was get up attack. He outspaced it.
Spacing. Holy shit.
Like, both characters definitely can take stocks early, but I feel like it's a lot easier to avoid Jokers, if that makes sense, when he doesn't have Arsene. Like, if you see him going for fair, you kind of know what he wants.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I feel like with Sheik, it's a lot harder to avoid, especially how good Sheik's frame data is.
Yeah, I agree with that. Small Battlefield is game number 2. Who won that first game?
Merc
did.
F smash is neutral get up.
Yep.
Or get up attack.
I was saying this on Monday. I have terrible short-term memory when it comes to this game. That's why I'm the play-by-play caster. So, like, once the play-by-play is done, I'm like, all right, the interaction's out. Oh!
Did it again.
I'm going to remember that one.
He neutral get up, got F smashed again. He's just going for these, like, big reads, and the risk-reward is always in his favor. Getting so much off of these, too.
Yeah, and now we're seeing Webb having stage control, getting the ledge trap. I feel like the main point of the ledge trap isn't even to like secure the kill. It's just to get Arsene out of there, because like, if you end up not getting the kill later, at least you're not dealing with something as threatening as Arsene Joker with rage.
Pretty much. That's like the whole thing of Sheik off stage against Joker. You're just trying to drain out either Arsene or maybe get a Gimp kill on Tether. That's kind of like the name of the game with Sheik. Oh, missing the Needles up smash. We saw Webb hitting so easily earlier today. And he gets the F tilt upgrade, killing it like 130.
Oh wow, was that bad DI or is it just happened to kill?
Yeah, it's still
Sometimes that
Battlefield.
just kind of happens.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a DI check. If you like hold slightly in, then she's like in position to hit the upper.
Right.
Going for the Rebels guard, just letting go a little too late.
Around
And
the
Webb-
world, oh my
and
gosh.
Webb-
Around
52.
the world.
He went from
around
under the right side
world.
of the small battlefield platform to the left, all the way back to above it.
Right.
Webb's, or I think no, the left side of the. I don't know. It's his combo game is so fluid, and he just knows how to make the most out of all of his moves. It really
Yeah.
shows his understanding of this character.
The fluidity is what makes Webb just like amazing. But you could say the same thing with Merc, right? Like Merc also plays very fluid, especially on this Joker too. Arsene gone though, so I think what separates Merc from a lot of like tri-state Jokers is that Merc's gun movement is better than most people's. I love the way that Merc uses gun to get into position a lot of the times, or to get himself out of positions, but couldn't get out of that position right there. As WebbJP going to be able to find that stock, but look at that, the pickup with the big head.
The fair one Bear coming out like right off respawn too. That's like the fun little part of this match, just going hit for hit. When it comes to, I feel like the earlier percents are honestly scarier for Joker than later on, personally. Especially coming in with the Arsene, going for the counter. I think that was meant to be a Rebels guard, but Arsene came at the worst time.
That just kind of seems like how things are going, right? Like things just kind of happen at the worst times here.
Interesting
Aegon.
counter.
Listen, I appreciate it because Webb has been bouncing fish onto stage all day today. And speaking of bouncing fish, ouch.
It is willed. It is done.
Yeah, that one gotta hurt.
Yeah, that just kind of looked rough in general because, like, let's say Merc doesn't get hit by that nair bouncing fish. He's then having to basically do an entire stock without Arsene, and
Right.
that can be pretty rough. Obviously, he's shown he can get, like sub 100 kills with like Joker F smash, but that's still a read, and Webb was still low. They had to put in a lot of work. So it definitely was looking towards Webb's favor, but yeah, that nair bouncing fish being able to take it. Now we are 1-1.
1-1 indeed. Going back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
We
will
return.
never escape.
We return. This stage is good though.
We will never escape.
I mean, it makes sense just because you want to be able to escape Webb's pressure. And we talked earlier, Lyric mentioned earlier about Joker's gun movement, and that kind of works with like you either use it for offensively or defensively. There are times where Merc will actually get Arsene and he'll actually get more defensive, and he'll just shoot a bunch of bullets, go for a bunch of Aegons, and it'll work out really well to get a lot of damage. So I feel like that could be a potential strategy going into this next game.
Being able to move in and out of Sheik's range is definitely really good with gun. Even though she can be nimble, she can be somewhat linear with her approach. So being able to gun in and out is a good way of going for that more bait and punish on Sheik's kit, which she can definitely get a lot out of. But Sheik also gets a lot out of her own bait and punish. So Arsene coming out though, making it a little bit easier to catch Sheik. Ugh. It's still an awkward situation. Webb is just kind of like dancing around these platforms though.
Yeah, Webb's definitely playing super well, right? I think both of these characters, you were talking about characters being nimble last, like a couple sets ago. That's kind of how I see both of these players and characters, just super quick and super fast. Merc, though, struggling to get something started again, and this could be a little bit rough. There's a forward air, unable to find the needle confirmed, but Merc needs to find. I feel like the Aegis wouldn't be too bad here, but I also feel like the Joker is still doing its job. But I feel like Webb is now doing the Webb thing where he starts camping when he doesn't feel too confident.
Yeah, which is a bit awkward for Joker because I think specifically against Joker, I think Sheik's camping is better.
I can see that. Having needles definitely helps. And just having the mobility that she has that Joker doesn't really have. Like, obviously, he does have his gun movement, but he doesn't have like the just raw stats that she has, or like the ability to move with that stuff like bouncing fish. And definitely seems very rough to have to catch her if you're in that position too. And I feel like whoever takes that first stock, is going to have to start playing the game with the other. And if you're Merc, you're going to hope it's not hit you.
Right.
Ouch. Oh, Arsene's really close to being online, but this stock again, he's dead. Never mind. Alright.
Happens.
But I actually agree with what you were saying, Gelato. I think first stock means a lot in this matchup because now you're playing a game of catch. You have to catch the other. Okay, that's actually that sucks. some characters' landing animations makes it so you cannot do up smash at a drag down up air. A funny example is Bowser.
Wow.
You can't do drag down up air up smash on Bowser because his head is intangible.
Why?
Fun.
Who designed that character?
Good
Tons
question.
of people. An intern. I've always said that if you don't understand a hitbox, an intern designed this game.
They said it'd be funny. No headshots.
It's funny for the Bowser players.
But Merc kind of like bleeding out now slowly. Webb not being able to. Webb not dying. He has not been able to find this. Merc has not been able to find the stock. Is he dead?
Ooh, I think that one definitely was a DI check because he went straight up.
He went straight up and he has so much rage too. Like, it's so hard to stop it. Stop Sheik's momentum, but also more importantly, stopping Webb's momentum. He's like, if he can get going, he will start going.
And definitely going he is right now. Good spot dodges. Down slide.
Oh.
Will take it.
That's a really strong kill move that people don't notice.
I feel like that's like Merc finally just trying to stop Webb's momentum. But I feel like you have to kind of look at the situation. Like, is it too late? You're almost out of this stock Arsene. You'll probably get one more, but you're gonna have to put a lot of work between now and that next Arsene.
Definitely not over, right? Like, we still definitely have a potential stock left being played, but I just think that Webb is like on Merc's ass at this point, where like no matter where Merc goes, Webb knows exactly how to follow up, right? Like Aegon just going to like get the run up grab here, and now Merc in a tough spot. Here we go. There's F tilt. Arsene on the way here. I like the Rebels guard to try and get the
little hitbox.
yeah, to get a little bit of charge off of that too.
All right, Arsene back up again, but at 120, you have decent range. You can maybe make something off of this. To shield that, kind of gets off for free. Also, like you were saying earlier, it's kind of like a good. He traded, and he got him.
Ooh, that was a great down
good.
smash.
But Sheik does have an answer for a lot of like small mess ups when it comes to like hitting shield specifically, like shield pressure.
Right.
Like Sheik's shield pressure on Joker is definitely really good. Because like Gelato was saying earlier, Joker's auto shield option against this character is not the best, but Merc already getting 50% off, trying to hold this advantage going into Webb's last stock.
Yeah, and already starting to collect that death, I guess. Also, like starting to collect that rage that could turn the tide, but Webb getting that down tilt to up air confirm and taking that stock, forcing us to a game 4, 2-1 WebbJP's favor. I feel like Merc's probably just going to ride it out with Joker. Going back to PS2 makes sense.
You might as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Aegis anyway.
No, they're just going for it. I want to see what changes Merc could maybe make for Sheik. I feel like it's just securing that early game.
Yeah, it's just a little bit difficult. Can definitely do it, though. We are going to be seeing game number 4 here. Ugh. Oh, my God. I am tired, man.
It is late. I am. Merc, no, he's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
I
Webb
hate
is warmed
this
up.
character.
Webb is warmed the fuck up.
Oh my god. Oh, he's dead.
Never mind. It's okay.
He's not dead. Wait, he's dead. He bouncing fish. What the hell was that?
That's very different start from the other games. There's like it's kind of a slow burn. When Steam first takes the first stock, they both lost the first stock under 30 seconds.
Now we're playing a 2-stock game, I guess, because they both just went off stage and died.
Oh, we're going around the world again.
Around the world, around the world.
Okay. Oh. It's like, it's even okay. Getting hit by Sheik for like the most part is kind of fine until you realize your percentage and like not percentage of taking damage, the percentage that you have Arsene and you're still in like the like middle percent, you know. Like Sheik is just so good at draining Arsene out. Oh.
Sheik's really good at also just like taking her time to.
Yeah. Oh, you're dead.
We kid Nair into bouncing fish.
Yeah, that one's gotta hurt.
It's kind of hard to try to get your momentum back here at this point. Just trying to find some small opening to try to make this back. But Webb might actually be able to lap Merc.
He can do it. I've always said that, especially in this game, anything is possible. It's just really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, in last game, Merc was starting to make a pretty good comeback. While he might not have won that game, he kind of turned a situation that wasn't really in his favor to pretty winnable.
You felt it first.
But a lot of it's going to depend on what he can get off of this Arsene. He was able to get a lot off it last game when he needed it. Will he be able to do it again?
Oh.
See, though.
No jump?
Yeah. Already Merc on this last stock here. Definitely looking a little bit annoyed. Finds Webb. There's the Nair pickup once again. Webb, all he needs is like drop zone back air. Or
Oh,
just
wait,
the
he's dead.
nastiest confirm of literally all time.
The drag down upper into the F smash, stealing that off
Yeesh.
and securing Webb's place in the grand finals loser side. And Zomba's just already there.
Zomba's
Yeah.
just like, yo, this shit taking too long.
He wants to go home. A long ride back.
Zomba got a... Oh, wait, no, never mind. He don't got anything to do.
Spring break.
It's spring break.
It's also Friday.
It is also Friday. Listen, some people got plans this weekend.
I might have to leave in the... Actually, no. Because
You're good for grands, bro.
That's winners. That's winners finals. So I know John wants to go home the second he's out of bracket. But
Okay, but he's not the one commentating.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
The coolest Sheik alive?
That's what I'm saying. We got
I'm so glad
Webb,
y'all are
Zomba.
putting respect on Webb.